Hello. I hit the wrong button. Let's make that happen. There we go.
Hey, everybody. Why are we messed up? This square over here.
Thank you. I'm not sure what to hit. There we go. All righty. Typical cast.
Hey, everybody.
Before camera.
You know.
Anyway.
We do this every week. I don't know why you people think we would be good at it. But anyway.
Nothing is ever the same. Give it any week.
So just put these up here to remind me to tell you guys that we have a huge, Derek, do your best man of white.
I will just lean over.
Influx of dice for our gamers this week, including these new adorable.
For all the gamers that are watching the comic video.
Mighty tiny dice. What? I just wanted to show you we have a lot of dice. We have comics people who like gaming as well. Anyway, are we ready?
Because we don't have nearly enough comic stuff to talk about.
No. Alice Never After. It's number 2.
Starting with the variant cover. That's interesting. This is the Adam Hughes variant. This might be the main cover.
That is the main cover. I thought I went through and fixed everything to where they were right, but they're not.
That is the variant, which is creepy as all get out.
Yes, that is a bunny in a door in her eye. The Dan Panosian 1 in 10, by the way, not Adam Hughes.
What is?
He says, "Keep calm and eat cookies."
Keep calm, eat cookies.
Keep calm and eat cookies. And then the Adam Hughes is the 1 in 25 full art. Super sweet.
Kind of black and whitish too, at least at the bottom.
It is in there too.
No, not.
Yeah, it just doesn't have a logo on it.
No, because look, there's all this gray down here. See, that one's dark, and that one's light. See? Can you see?
Okay.
Am I wrong? Am I hallucinating?
It's darker on the main cover, but I thought it was because of the logo. But anyway, that's fine. Batman Catwoman, the Gotham War. One shot. And do you want to read or you want me to read?
I'll read.
Okay.
The Bat-Cat War starts here. Crime is down in Gotham City. Could that be a bad thing? Coordinated effort in Gotham has led to a reduction in violent crime, but at what cost? Villains scatter as their lives begin to crumble under a new regime. And as Batman... I'm trying to find your mouse. There it is. And as Batman recovers from his epic battle through the multiverse and the horrors of the night terrors, one name runs through his mind. One name at the heart of this new, safer Gotham. Catwoman. A conflict that's been brewing for well over a year finally hits the streets, and it will fracture the Bat family as war erupts. From best-selling writers Chip Zdarsky and Jeannie Howard and artist Mike Hawthorne and Adriano Di Benedetto comes the opening shot in the Gotham War. And this storyline will cross between Batman, Catwoman, and a Red Hood miniseries also.
It's a John Bormeyer's foil.
Sexy, sexy foil. Did I not put myself down for one of those? What is this?
It should have been. It's a blank one sketch. This is the 1 in 25, which is Otto Schmidt.
That is also.
I went through one twice. I thought I got them all. No, you should be the foil. It should be yours.
I didn't have a number on it, so there must be one somewhere else that's for me.
Okay, well, sticking in the Batman genre, I guess we could call it a genre. The Riddler Year 1. And it is issue number 6 of 6. So this finishes off that little storyline. For all of our Battle Chasers fans out there, number 11 has a second print, which is a full art. Sort of sepia, right? Coloring of the...
Yeah. I never really understood I'm sure I could look it up and find it, but I just... Sepia tone seems like such an odd phrase.
Betty Page?
Sepia, whichever way you say it.
Shouldn't have gone in here, but anyway. Black Hammer, The End. Is this a one-shot or is this issue number 1?
This is issue number 1.
Okay, Black Hammer, The End.
The Eisner Award-winning superhero saga returns in this series, picking up immediately after the events of the hit Reborn series. In this multi-timeline, world-hopping adventure, we find new stakes, new heroes, and the long-awaited return to the Black Hammer farm, with Weber family reuniting and facing new challenges and villains in Jeff Lemire's biggest event in the Black Hammer series thus far. Black Hammer The End is the next era of the Black Hammer universe, a 6-issue event series by Jeff Lemire and Malachi Ward that pulls the Black Hammer world into crisis. If Todd, I don't know if you watch these, but I know you've been enjoying the Lemire's horror comics. This is his ongoing superhero comic, kind of like Bone Mythos, is his horror thing. I want to give it a try.
I thought there were more than 2 covers of this, but okay. Blade number 2, and the variant cover is by Bill Sienkiewicz.
It's a fun cover.
Ghostly looking vampires, I guess.
Something like that, yeah.
A special order, we have Blade Runner 2039, issue number 6. Cult of Carnage Misery.
Number 4 or 5?
4, I believe. Yes, 4. And then we go to Catwoman Uncovered.
Similar to the Poison Ivy. Was there a Harley Quinn? No, it hasn't been a Harley Quinn.
We don't have a description for this one?
Has there? It's a book of covers. So no.
It's a book of covers. Okay. Well, this is Frank Cho and Sabine Rich.
It reprints some of the covers that have been seen in the shop, as well as some store exclusives that you wouldn't have seen unless you surfed the internet to find them.
And art germ.
Really nice foil art germ.
Hold up the foil. Wiggle it around.
Book of covers with great covers.
That's cover B. I thought so. That's cover C. That's cover B. Did we not get a cover A? Oh. Okay, so Conan the Barbarian is on issue number 2. And we have Zafino cover. And E.M. Gist. I like that big red lion. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. That's very fun.
And then the Dan Parent.
Which is a very weird Archie homage cover.
And then Alan Qua did a full art black and white.
If I heard correctly, and you're looking for additional covers, there were some covers that were, for whatever reason, were delayed and will be here later.
Oh, the A cover was delayed. Of all the covers to delay, let's delay the A cover. Okay. Deadpool Batter Blood number 3. That is creepy cover.
I really wanted to put that. I mean, there were just too many covers this week. There's too many covers every week anymore. Covers are such a beautiful thing. But this is just an insanely awesome cover. I love it. I absolutely love it. Not reading the story. Don't know if it has anything to do with what's going on in it, but that cover is just fierce.
Rob Liefeld and Rod Rice did also variant covers for this book. We have an Ashcan sneak preview from Mad Cave Studios, The Devil That Wears My Face. We don't have a description.
No, we don't do descriptions for ash cans.
No, why not?
Because it's an ash can. We'll do the description when the book comes
Deja
out.
Thoris number 6.
Nobody wants to hear us talk about the same book twice.
And then we come to this book. This book is super, super fun. I hope. I haven't read it yet.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, have you read it?
I tried, but I brought it home to read it, and then I didn't get to read it. But the reason I say it's super, super fun is because we bought lots of these so that I could get this.
So that we could get, the store could get. And we
Yes,
have
there
those
is
to
one
sell.
for sale. It's a super exclusive collectible item that you had to order a lot of these to be able to order these.
Currently, from
Super
what
exclusive.
I've read, I haven't looked myself. Although, well, I take that back. I looked on Friday, but currently that's going for about $200 to $250 online right now. That little figure.
Well, if you give me $250, we have 2 for sale.
Yeah.
I really like it.
But we have Devil's Cut, one shot, the first book from Distillery. You do covers, and I'll read. The Devil's Cut is your introduction to Distillery, a new publisher redefining creator-owned comics. In the aging process, the whiskey that evaporates is called the Angel's Share, but the most potent spirits are captured in the wood, the Devil's Cut. This is the Devil's Cut, unfiltered stories from the most fearless creators offering a distinct taste of the quality to come. 88 oversized pages printed on premium paper, featuring a flight of high-proof work from our founding creators, including Scott Snyder, James Tynion IV, Tulo Lote, Mirka Andolfo, Jock, Betty Cloonan, Brian Azzarello, Elsa Chartier, Joella Jones, Stephanie Phillips, Ram V, and Jamie McKelvey, along with friends including Francisco Francavilla, Eduardo Riso, Christian Ward, and more. This kickoff issue will never be reprinted in this format again. So every cover, as Joetta is showing you, is a wraparound cover. And every story in this is the first appearance and introduction of the characters in it, many of which will be spun off into their own series, be it ongoing or a miniseries.
This is the Becky Cloonan 1 in 10.
So if you are a fan of any of those creators, Scott Snyder, James Tynion, well, I guess it would be the Ram V would be the topmost in there. Not to
This is the Tulo Lote 1 in 25.
put down into the others, but you know what? Heck, it's just Tynion alone. You know what his number ones tend to do. So there are a lot of covers, way too many.
This is Joelle Jones's 1 in 50.
The first three were open order, and the rest are all ratios. I have no idea where I'm going to put.
This is Mirka Andolfo's 1 in 75, which is also wraparound. And then this is the gorgeous 1 in 100. It's also wraparound. I am going to take this one out and show it to you, because this features our adorable friend. But look at the beautiful artwork.
That is really nice artwork.
That is just... And that is by Junko Minzu, who also did...
It also has a story
Moment.
inside.
Oops. Put it upside down.
Substantially lighter than I thought he would be. Kind of blocked by everybody's box, but you get the idea.
He is adorable, and he's holding the D, which is their symbol. Now, is every issue or every series going to have
One of those. I know neither of those answers. I'm sure not every issue. I didn't realize that other than this one shot that they were going to do more of those.
It must be every first series. They will have different characters holding the D.
And I am not saying anything about holding the D.
But that's the Devil's Cut, the Distillery D.
Yes, holding the D.
And it has devil horns.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
He's very, very cute. Draculina Blood Simple is on issue 5. And we have a Joseph Michael Linsner variant cover there.
Oh, hang on.
Are we not talking? Oh, we have a video? Yes.
Yeah, we're talking. Don't. Yeah, we're talking.
Okay, we have a video for Devil.
Time, weather, and
Alrighty, so that is Devil's Cut from Distillery.
I realized I was holding Dune, and I don't think I showed it to you. I just tried to put it aside. That is issue number 8 of the 12-issue series for House Harkonnen. And it's time for the endless summer to start. All of our adorable little Saturn morning adventures have endless summers.
Yeah, you can read it.
Do you ever wish summer could last forever? Well, at IDW, it can. We're bringing you an endless summer with everyone's favorite characters in 4 unique one-shots. Presto, Sheila, Hank, Bobby, Eric, and Diana have been trapped in the realms for months now, and they're exhausted. They've also missed out on their entire summer vacation back home. So when they find a beach more pristine than any back on Earth, they're more than happy to take a load off and enjoy the sand and surf. But when Eric finds a baby dragon, the kids find out that even a short summer can be very, very hot.
There are 4 different IDW Endless Summer one-shots today.
Elvira in Monsterland is on issue number 4. Exorcist's Never Die is on issue number 5. And then we come to the next new number 1. Gnort's Illustrated Swimsuit Edition one-shot from DC Comics.
And again, I skipped the description because, again, it's pinups, essentially. But each copy of Gnort's Illustrated Swimsuit Edition features a randomly inserted centerfold distributed in equal quantities, consisting of Poison Ivy by Jen Bartel, Nightwing and Barbara Gordon by Jorge Jimenez and Alejandro Sanchez, and Nort by Simon Bisley. Simon Bisley drawing Nort sounds kind of interesting. So just to make sure you understood, variant centerfolds. The center of the book is different. So you make of that what you wish. That must be the, yep. So that is the Nightwing, or Dick Grayson, Barbara Gordon. I just realized it says Nightwing and Barbara Gordon. It's the Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon variant.
Yeah, because he's not wearing
centerfold.
his mask or anything.
Yeah, I mean, and she's also a superhero, so either it's Nightwing and Batgirl, or of course she's not Batgirl anymore, so maybe that's why. But anyway, alrighty. We don't know which of the others we might have, so we're not going to try to show you all 3 of them.
Danny Keith, Ghost Rider.
Danny Ketch.
What did I say?
Keith.
Danny Ketch. You know what I meant. You people know me. It's number 4. You know I can't talk. Godzilla Rivals is a one-shot. It's Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. And this is a super fun, like, Dayglow purple cover here.
Yeah, I like that cover.
And why is it pulsating again? I thought we had that fixed.
Oh, because the cover is colorful.
New number 1. Gunbreed from Blood Moon Comics. A grudge is a terrible thing to die for, but a hell of a reason to come back from the dead. Gunbreed is a supernatural Western anthology about Powder Kane, a sheriff who witnesses the killing of his son and the people of his town at the hands of a criminal gang that practices black magic. After coming back from the dead himself, Powder Kane protects his ghost town from demons and monsters creeping from hell. This issue features the stories Soul Search, Night of the Breaker Boys, Wagon, and a Full House of Gods.
Alrighty, so that was Gunbreed #1 from some publisher.
Dark Moon.
Blood Moon
Blood
Comics.
Here comes Calico, issue number 5. Incredible Hulk is on issue number 3. I almost said 2. It's number 3. And this is the Vincini Stormbreaker variant.
Featuring Thor Frog. Frog Thor.
Isn't it Throg?
I don't like the name Throg.
And wait, I meant to look at it before I put it up there.
This is Frank Miller.
Frank Miller.
I don't know if this is new Frank Miller artwork or if this is retro Frank Miller artwork that they're dusting off out of their archives or what.
The Hunger and the Dust.
Dusk.
Dusk. I don't know why I always say dust. I just finished reading this one. This is the one book I read this week while I was doing, and I enjoyed this book. This is Cliff Chang. This is Nick Robles. This is Chris Wildgoose 1 in 10 character study variant. And this is the black and white 1 in 25.
More covers than you can shake a stick to.
Okay, I don't know what to do. It's just a good story. Kaptara, Universal Truths #1 from Image Comics. Back because you demanded it. Yes, you. Don't you remember? We were having drinks and you said, hey, whatever happened to, was it Capitana? Chip Zdarsky and Kagan McLeod are back with a brand new story arc for their beloved science fiction series.
Their beloved
science fiction series. Keith Kanga, trapped on the planet of Kaptara, is trying to find his way home. But first he needs to solve a mystery. Who is stealing all the adorable cat tanks? Who would dare? This wild and colorful series of heart and chuckles could be yours for the low price of $3.99, and a new chapter in Zdarsky's charming, off-the-wall space comedy.
Chip Zdarsky's been writing Batman here for about the last year or so. This is one of his creator-owned, more offbeat series.
Kara, Guardian of the Realms. It's from Busy 8, special order. And then we have Night Terrors.
The wrap
Night's
up.
End.
You know what? I should have gotten a description of that. And I didn't. But this is the wrap up to the Night Terrors storyline. It started off with Night Terrors First Blood. And now we have Night Terrors Night's End. We learned the true identity of Insomnia. And we also meet a new villain, Dr. Hate. I love that cover. That cover right there is fierce. Also not one that made my list, though, because there are
And
just
this
too
is
many.
the Howard Porter Neon Ink. I wish they'd done a midnight of this one.
Yeah.
Well, they did a midnight of all the #1s. And then we also have, which this is super creepy cover, guys. This is the 1 in 25 from Wonder Woman Night Terrors 2.
That is, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely creepy.
Creepy. Okay. Local Man. Nothing about this one either?
I cannot. Well, I mean,
It's Local Man Gold.
It's a one shot, tying into the Local Man miniseries. If you have not been reading Local Man, you really should. It is one of the best independent books out there right now. About 1/3 of the story. It's a flip book. 1/3 of the story features a retro story set in the early days of the Image universe with teams like Wildcats and whatnot running around. And then the other 2/3 of the story features one of the characters from that who really never fit in. And this is what happens many years later after he is no longer part of that team for some really not good reasons. But this is a phenomenal book, and I love. And if you recognize the other covers there, they're in the style homage to the long ago Image Valiant crossover Unity. Definitely recommend this book. And all 3 are full covers. Wow, I didn't realize that. Super special. I can't wait to read it.
Magic Order number 4. This finishes up the Magic Order series.
Magic Order 4, number 6. I don't know. One of those numbers you didn't say. I don't know which.
I didn't say the 6.
Okay.
It's Magic Order 4, number 6. It finishes up the
Series
Magic Order
4, number 6.
And now it's time for Derek to read while I show you covers.
Marvel Age 1000, because if you're at Marvel, you will celebrate anything you possibly can. That was me, not them. They didn't say that. No, what they say is much worse. It's a celebration of the Marvel Age of Comics, and you are invited. That's all in caps with an exclamation mark. This massive commemorative issue includes contributions from some of the most storied creators in Marvel history, as well as a few surprises, as the classic days of Marvel are explored in depth. J. Michael Straczynski and Kara Andrews create the Marvel Universe in a backyard. Dan Slott and Michael Allred depict a crucial turning point for Captain Marvel. Rainbow Rowell and Jamie McKelvey explore the blossoming relationship between Cyclops and Jean Grey. The original Human Torch finds his purpose thanks to Mark Waid and Alessandro Cappuccio. The Silver Surfer confronts Mephisto under the guidance of Steve McNiven, and more. Plus, the Ultimate Marvel Value Stamp, number 1000. Who or what will it feature? Well, I can tell you that it features Spider-Boy, everyone's new favorite Spider character, soon to be in his own brand new number 1.
It's time for the Moon Knight Annual.
I thought I...
And
Oh, there it is. This is also part of the Contest of Chaos crossover that's been going through many of the Marvel annuals. Moon Knight versus somebody. Taguchi. Taegukgi. The forces of chaos compel Earth's heroes to go head-to-head with each other. When the champion of a god battles a godlike champion, who will win? Fist of Khonshu faces off against Tiger Division's fearless leader. It's Moon Knight versus Taguchi in a power-packed showdown.
I like that his moonsicles show a different face. Oops.
Yeah.
See, different face on each.
That's
really
fun.
cool.
I really like that. It's kind of an homage to the Wolverine cover with Hulk in
Can't pick it up.
in his claws.
We also have a second printing from Rod Reese about Moon Knight, the City of the Dead, number 1. And it's time for another new number 1 from Comics Experience, Mother Russia. 1 baby, 1 rifle, 2 million zombies. As a zombie apocalypse breaks out in World War II, a Soviet sniper risks her life to protect an innocent baby boy. From Jeff McConsey, the creator behind the hit Mother Russia Winter Special, and introducing rising star guest cover artist Ugis Bergsens.
We just read them, we don't write them.
And we can't pronounce them. At least I can't.
For those of you with long memories to before the pandemic, Mother Russia originally was coming out from Alterna Press. This continues that story at a different publisher. I read.
It's Miss Marvel, the New Mutant.
Oh, and we have a video too. So Kamala Khan is back, and she's an X-Men. What? You didn't know she was gone? Well, she was gone for about like a week and a half. But anyway, dead is still dead, no matter how long it lasts. That's right. The good news is that fresh off her world-saving death, Kamala has been brought back via Krakoan resurrection technology. What a way to learn she's a mutant. The bad news is her debut at the Hellfire Gala didn't go exactly as planned, and now all of mutant kind are being hunted worldwide. Into this world of hate and fear, Kamala has a secret mission to pull off for the X-Men, all while struggling to acclimate to this new part of her identity. Plus, this huge new chapter of Kamala's story is being co-written by the MCU's own Kamala, Iman Vellani, and Sabir Pirzada, both of Dark Web Ms. Marvel and the Ms. Marvel Disney Plus series. The star of Ms. Marvel, as well as one of the producers and I believe writers, is writing this comic series. So, could be interesting.
And just as Marvel is prone to do, There are a lot of covers.
There are a lot, and here is a trailer. I was just watching it and completely forgot that I had a job to do. There we go. And while we're speaking of mutants, while we're speaking of mutants, I read today that I didn't realize Taylor Swift. There's a rumor going around.
Okay.
There's a rumor going around that she's going to play Dazzler in the Marvel Universe. And it was being poo-pooed, but apparently
That'd be awesome.
she is the godmother of Ryan Reynolds' daughter. So, I mean, they're all buddy-buddy and stuff. So it's possible she could make a cameo in Deadpool, maybe, which would be really, really awesome. Anywho, just thought that was cool. I'm sorry. I as much as, I'm 56 years old.
Great at Dazzler.
I'm 56 years old, and I have far better taste in music. But there's just something about Swiftie. I mean, I love her stuff. I can't help it. So anyway, and I think she'd be great as Dazzler. I'd watch it.
Anyway, it's time for another Endless Summer. This one is My Little Pony. With a name like hers, Sunny Star Scout can't help but feel a bit bummed about summer coming to an end. After all,
summer like hers, how could she be bummed at all? Sunny Star Scout?
Summer in Maritime Bay means getting together with friends in beautiful warm weather to enjoy tons of fun activities like swimming at the beach and picking the juiciest of berries.
Maritime.
Not to mention the best time of year for a smoothie. I said maritime.
You said maritime, like ocean, water, and I'm thinking, why is it water-based? But maritime. Maritime.
I said maritime.
You said maritime, or else I wouldn't have bothered to
When Sunny's friends notice how upset she is, they come together to show her that even though the season is changing, the fun doesn't have to end. Okay, well, if I did, I apologize because I literally read it in my head and said, don't forget, it's a mare, not Mary.
No, I vomited as I copy and pasted all four of these descriptions. Or I've had to fight back vomiting. So believe me, I wouldn't have looked at that unless there's a reason. I couldn't understand why
Get ready for the mother of all rematches.
The ponies live in an ocean town.
It's Octobriana and the Underground.
Because I finally pulled number 1 off the shelf. Number 2 has come out.
And it's another one that we're missing cover A, but we have cover B, and you can read.
What book is it? Oh, Plot Holes?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know what book it is. So from Massive Comics, superstar artist Sean Gordon Murphy, known for his groundbreaking series Batman White Knight, delivers an all-new tale of world-hopping adventure. The Plot Holes are a squad of fictional warriors who transport themselves into the pages of other books, using their unique skills to save the plots in order to stop them from being destroyed. And Cliff is their newest recruit, a comic creator who has just realized his world isn't real. In fact, it's a complete fiction that literally exists inside a novel. The other members are misfits like him, pulled from unpublished books that couldn't be saved. A manga samurai, a barbarian tiger, a kid from a comic strip, and a vampire assassin. Outclassed by the other members, Cliff sets out to prove his worth to the Plot Holes as they fight to save as many books as possible. And you saw in there somewhere that there was a Calvin and Hobbes homage cover, which I think is absolutely awesome.
And this is a Mike Magnolia 1 in 10. But instead of saying after Mike Magnolia, he says, with apologies, Mike McMahon. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So he apologizes for his.
I am very much looking forward to
But
reading this one.
there's the Calvin and Hobbes, and then this one is what did it say it was? Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill homage.
Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill.
So it's time for the Power Rangers 30th anniversary special.
With an awesome Rian Gonzalez cover.
And Dan Mora unlockable variant, which is full art. But we have a video to show you for last week's Power Ranger book.
Because that's how Boom rolls. They put the videos out a week later. So that was the kickoff to
Darkest Hour.
Thank you. If I had even the slightest interest in Power Rangers, I would be very curious about that because that looked like a lot of fun. But I don't know from Power Rangers. I enjoyed the last movie.
The whole Ranger thing has been infected. So they're all.
It's like when they Power Ranger out, they gotcha. Speaking of which, turning evil. Did y'all? I mean, this is old, but we just watched it not that long ago. Star Trek.
Which one? Discovery?
No. Is it called Discovery? Is that the one we've been watching?
Yes.
I had a different word. Star Trek Discovery. When they do their in the end of season 1 or toward the end of season 1, they do that whole mirror universe thing.
Yes.
I thought that was the best application of the mirror universe ever. I mean, the one-shot episodes from like old original generation and stuff like that were cool, but that was just phenomenal. If you aren't watching, if you're at all a Trekkie and you're not watching Discovery, you really want to watch that first season. You got to get past the
first 2 episodes because he was like, I don't want to watch it. And that's why it's been so long because we watched the first episode and he was like,
awful freaking horrible.
So it took me forever to convince him, let's try it again. And let's just watch episode 2.
Episode 2 gets a lot better. And then as it goes, it gets even better or betterer. And then you get
better or
better. And then you get to the Mirror Universe storyline and you realize that there's a subplot that you didn't even know was happening throughout the whole thing that has been, so, I mean, really, really good. I'm looking forward. I had to take a Star Trek break, but I'm looking forward to getting back into it. And it's got the Brave New Worlds folks on it. So I'm curious to see how that goes.
Yes. Okay. It's time for Ribbon Queen, number 2. And this is Tony Harris variant cover. These are some, I have read this one.
Number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I read number 1. I really enjoyed it.
Homage.
I really enjoyed number 1. Looking forward to it.
And yes, I said homage. And this is Declan Shavely's 1 and 5 in the black and white. It's a crime. It's a
crime horror.
But it's also horror, sci-fi. Because I mean, is there such a thing as a ribbon queen that can just tear you apart like that?
To some degree, you could say that horror and sci-fi are not all that far apart, or don't have to be all that far apart.
True. Rick and Morty are back. That's right. Rick and Morty are 2020 number 8. And this is the variant cover. We're back to the Sandman universe with Glass House number 4. And the variant cover is by Matteo Scalera. There's a lot of things going on in that cover.
Whole lot of stuff.
Spawn, Scorched, issue 21. That looks kind of like a Venom Spawn, doesn't it? No, that's not supposed to be, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it really does.
7 Years in Darkness is on 3rd printing.
That would be an awesome crossover. Venom Spawn.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Siren's Gate is on number 4.
I don't think Marvel's
We have a 1 in 7.
willing to play with people, though. That is a super spexy cover.
And the Shannon Mare full art. She's a little close up.
Wine and boobs.
And a face in the mirror. In the glass, I mean.
Oh, there is a face in the glass.
All right. It's that time again, folks. That's right. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. Endless Summer. Wave goodbye to the office and say hello to the beach. Sonic drags Jewel on a well-deserved beach day to spend time with her besties, Tangle and Whisper. But when they all settle in for some rest and relaxation, they realize the Babylon Rogues had the same idea at the same beach. The only way to settle this is with a totally tubular beach showdown. And when was the last time you heard totally tubular?
Not nearly enough.
We need to pull out the other ones of these.
Oh.
This cover. This should be in my box.
Oh, is it like a crossover cover?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. You need to pull out all of them.
Okay, well, like
So
now
we'll
or
yes. So while I'm talking, you pull those out. So we have some awesome 616 variants that came in this week for you guys. So this is Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones number 5 by Kyle New. And this is the full art variant of that.
What did Kyle know?
Huh?
You said Kyle knew. What did he know?
Yeah, he knew that was awesome.
Oh, okay.
And then we have
That's why I drew it.
Alan Qua 616 of 5.
Is that it?
And there's the and there's the full art of that one. So these are really super nice.
I don't see how they're whatever you said.
Spider-Man India is on number 3. And the variant cover by John Carey.
Which one?
Both of them.
Both of them?
Oh, no, wait.
I think you hallucinated.
It's this one. That's the... Well, actually, I think... No, because... It's that one. It's got the water in it. Dark Droids from Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 37.
Are we done all 4 of them?
No,
Okay, so there's one more
I
to
don't
go.
think so.
No, you're on Star Wars, so no, we haven't done Turtles yet.
We have the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back.
Sorry about that. She could have told me that like while I was doing them, but no, she waited till we had 3 of them out already.
If you'll notice, those 2 say it, but that one doesn't. I didn't think about it. This one is Alex Maleev. And this one is Ryan Brown. We also have Hyperspace Stories number 8. Star Wars Insider, the regular cover. We had the foil, super foil, sexy full art last week.
Yeah, I don't know why the fall one came out before the regular one.
Also in Star Wars Universe, we have The Mandalorian, issue number 3. Concept art variant. And David Baldion's variant cover. That gets us through Star Wars. Skipped. Sunshine Patriots. Issue 2 of 2. Special order there. And we have Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow, number 5. It's a Guerrero variant. And now you can read, because it's time for the Action Comics presents Doomsday special one-shot.
Doomsday rules in hell. It is a creature beyond reason, and the only force in the universe strong enough to kill Superman. It's Doomsday, the living embodiment of death, destruction, and evolution. In the wake of Dark Crisis and Lazarus Planet, King Doomsday now sits on a throne of skulls across a river of blood, holding court over the demons that swarm in the depths of hell. And he may just have found a way to get back to the land of the living. It's now up to Supergirl. Excuse me, folks. It's now up to Supergirl and Martian Manhunter to drive the beast back and see that he never again returns to our earthly plane, even if they must die to do it. Plus, the return of Bloodwind, the debut of the debut of the Doomhounds, and a clue to the next big Superman event. Sorry about that. Sometimes reading works, sometimes it doesn't.
We have some more variant
s'mores?
covers.
S'mores?
Sure. S'mores variants.
I don't like s'mores. You'd think I would, but I don't like marshmallows.
And then that's the 1 in 25 for the Tales of the Teen Titans number 2.
Featuring Raven.
And this is the 1 in 50 by Danny.
Also featuring Raven, because that issue featured Raven.
It's time for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 4.
Saturday Morning Adventures number 4.
Schoenberg. And then we come to, you guessed it, it's time for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures. Having just defeated another foe, the TMNT noticed that Michelangelo seems down about something. After confessing he feels cooped inside while everyone else enjoys the New York City summer, his brothers come up with an idea. Visit their favorite theme park at Concrete Island for a day of fun and roller coasters. The park is even having a themed costume day so the turtles could go incognito. But when Leonardo notices something suspicious about the park staffers, things take a turn for the worse. Can the turtles save their end of summer bash, or will the baddies kill good vibes?
And that is the end of the endless summer, thank God.
But it makes it so that your 4 covers are connecting covers. We're all going to the beach. We all have the beach in the background. And you have to hold up too, because I can't hold all of them.
I'm not on mine. You're not on the screen on the far end there. Yay, 4 connecting covers.
But we still have more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because now it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter. And there is a variant cover by Riley Brown. Can you figure out what order they go in? You see, this is the tail here. I didn't have them right. Yeah, so that matches there.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what they go.
It's Sonic's. That's what it is. It's Sonic's racing.
Oh, the thing behind. Okay,
Sonic is racing.
Now I see.
Now that we figured out what it is. So if you look at this stripy thing back here, it runs through the other 3 books. And then you see that it is actually Sonic's trail.
I remember thinking when we were ordering it that it's odd that they should have done a connecting cover. They should have done a more obvious connecting cover.
Especially since it's all the same artist. He could have easily put like little things. But it's time for another number 1. Which we again do not have cover A. We have no cover A's. So it's time for Tox from Blood Moon Comics.
In a dystopian wasteland where humanity has long since been sterilized by radiation, a woman miraculously becomes pregnant and must find a way to stay alive as multiple groups vie for control of her and her unborn child's future. Tox. No, I didn't remember to look for that one. I don't know if they had a trailer, but I didn't remember to look for it.
And then it's time for Ultimate Invasion. Ultimate Invasion number 3. And we have a Daniel Acuna variant cover. I don't know what he's gone. He's gone to get something, and he just walked all the way around.
Well, I didn't want to bother you and have you to hand me a paper towel, so I figured it was easier if I did it.
Oh, they're right. I could probably could have reached it. So it's time for Under a Blood Red Moon, and this is number 2 for Under a Blood Red Moon. And I forgot to get the stickers, so I can't show this other cover to you because this is the regular cover, and then this is the uncensored cover. You'll have to come into the store to see the uncensored cover. Death of the Venomverse is on issue number 3. We have a Ryan Stegman, the other variant. We have a Mark Bagley variant.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
We have a Rod Reese design variant.
Boobies!
Gerardo Sandoval. Obviously, he doesn't have to come into the store tomorrow because he just saw it. And then we have a 1 in 10 by Gabrielle D'Auto.
Wait a minute. Did you deprive our viewers?
I did. I went like this.
Oh, okay. So they had a chance.
Yeah.
If they're quick on the pausing, they could see it.
And then because it's Marvel, and because they have 2 1 in 50s. So we have a 1 in 50 by Philip Tan. And we have a 1 in 50, which is a full art of the Gabrielle D'Auto.
That was a
Connecting variant.
yeah, no, it's not a mnemonic. What is it called when it's hidden in the background? A something message.
Okay, if you hadn't asked it,
Damn. I can't remember what it's called.
what is the Dark Moon Knight? That gorgeous David Mack cover, and I was supposed to get a second copy of this book, and I forgot.
Oh, is it a wrap? Oh, that book.
Because I have a
And that is a gorgeous
Wonder Woman beautiful foil cover. That is a wrap.
That is a
There
gorgeous.
were 2 copies of this.
It's a reprint of Wonder Woman #1 by George Perez from 1987. And that is an awesome foil cover. You know what? If they had put foil on the IDW and the summer stuff, I'd have bought it. I'm all about foil. I'm sorry. Give me a cheap, cheesy gimmick. Give me I admit it. I love.
Gee, I wouldn't know anything about being all about gimmicks, would I?
I love affordable gimmicks. You love well, I'm not going to pay for it. My boyfriend, husband, whatever will pay for it. And then I'll treat him like crap all night. But
I haven't treated you like crap.
it's not nighttime yet.
Oh, yes it is. It's dark. World Tree.
It's cloudy.
World Tree is on issue number 5.
I am so behind.
I am too. I have not read 4 yet.
I've not read 2. No.
You read 2.
I read 2. I've not read 3 or 4.
But this
is James Tynion.
Fedzula.
Again,
cover.
awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. With phenomenal covers.
And this is the Michael Walsh 1 in 25. If you are not reading World Tree, you are missing out. I'm telling you. This is really. And this is the one in, the 1 in 50 by Jung Lee. And then
you can show butt, you just can't show boob.
Uh-huh.
That seems rather.
And then this is the 1 in 100 a closet homage variant. Because we all know that the under net has got to be related to the closet.
Yeah.
Time for another facsimile, and this one is the Giant Size X-Men. Senses Shattering first issue. Weapons of Vengeance continues in Wolverine number 36. So Weapons of Vengeance part 3. Crossover between Ghost Rider and Wolverine.
And apparently this issue introduces Helverine.
Is that who that is on the cover?
I guess, yeah. That's really I like the name Helverine.
George Perez did a variant cover there for you. Lynelle Francis Yu did the Ghost Rider cover. And then I was telling you about those beautiful 616 variants, and you thought maybe it was just Spider-Gwen. No. It is also this super sexy Emma Frost from the Hellfire Gala one shot by David Nakayama. And this, I love the magazine version. You know, we both love the magazine versions. They're
I
really
was going to
super
say,
fun.
speaking of cover gimmicks, I'm a huge sucker for a magazine.
Yeah, magazine.
A
But
cover.
I love full art, and that is a stunning piece of artwork.
It is. It is a very nice piece of artwork. I don't deny that.
I love
but
David Nakayama.
I still prefer the other.
I mean, tell me something, all you chested women out there. You got to be an X-Men to pull that off.
I figure there's either metal or plastic or hard plastic in there to hold it up to her like
It doesn't matter. You got to be an X-Men to hold. It's frozen to her chest. It's got to be.
I mean,
There's-
you know, she is the Ice Queen, so
Yeah, it's got to be. There's no other way. So that finishes our comics. It is time for previews, so be sure you get your previews this week.
that's a cover.
It is a cover. And then we'll also have feature of Walking Dead statuary. Michonne, right? Michonne?
Yes.
We have some other gaming stuff. We have some cool, fun Superman sleeves. You know, you don't have to be into gaming.
Kind of comic related, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be into gaming to like Superman sleeves.
I'll be honest with you, until I was creating the invoice, I didn't realize that there were two different versions of the same, and I don't know why I ordered more of the white and red as opposed to the color.
Manga, we have the Knight Captain is the new princess to be. Brand new manga there.
Number one.
We have a book, The Haunted Mansion, Storm and Shade.
Wait, you mean that's like one of those things that doesn't have words?
No, it doesn't have pictures.
Doesn't have pictures. That's
It
right.
has lots of words.
That's right. I forget how books work. I don't understand them.
We have The Scarlet Witch, The Last Door. We have Shelley Frankenstein, Cow Piggy, which it says, Shelley Frankenstein has a legacy to uphold. She wants to create a terrifying, horrific, lunch milk curdling monster that will send all the playground kids fleeing for their very lives. But for some reason, it never turns out that way. In fact, it all goes quite the opposite. Look at the cuties on the back. Superman Red Sun.
Can we get two of those?
And last, but not last. We have 3D after this, but last for the books, but definitely not least, it is Exquisite Exandria, the official cookbook of Critical Role,
which even the camera doesn't like.
and it includes not only recipes and beautiful pictures of said recipes, but it also includes additional. Well, I turned right to it when I. Here we go. Additional lore for the Critical Role world. All right, so 3D. President Barbie! That's right, Barbie's president now! Woohoo!
I vote for her.
And finishing us off, Spider-Man Maximum Venom, which you can't really see very well.
It's a really, really sweet statue.
It is awesome. Wait, which way am I going? Wrong way. Trying to spin him around. He is really sweet. Super, super fun, guys. Maybe if I hold him over here, I can do it better. All right. That does it for us, guys. Come see me tomorrow. I'll just keep doing the 360 while you